He's been called the most hated streamer on the planet, a man whose antics have led to arrests in 3 countries. And now he's facing over 35 years in prison. His name? Ramzi Khalid Ismail, better known online as Johnny Somali. From Twitch bans to hostile encounters overseas, his story is a case study in how internet trolling can cross borders and laws. Today, we dive deep into the chaotic journey of the man who turned provocation into a full-time career and may pay for it with decades behind bars. Before the live streams, before the viral controversies, there was just Ramzi Khalid Ismail. Born on September 26, 2000, in the United States, Ismail's early life is shrouded in contradictions. He has claimed in various interviews and streams that he is the son of a Somali father and an Ethiopian mother. In other versions of his story, he claims to have been a child soldier in the Somali Civil War and even a former Somali pirate. These claims, however, are widely doubted by journalists and fact-checkers. Other times, Ismail has presented himself as an Arizona native who grew up in Scottsdale, graduated from Arizona State University, and worked in finance and real estate. Whether those jobs ever happened remains unclear. What is clear is that by May of 2023, he was live streaming full-time, setting the stage for what would become an international spectacle. Ismail's content formula was simple: walk into public spaces, provoke reactions, and let the chaos unfold in real time. His destinations? Tourist hotspots like Japan, Thailand, Israel, and later South Korea. His streaming career began on Twitch, but his behavior quickly violated platform rules. The result? Permanent ban. After Twitch, he jumped to Kick, the upstart streaming platform trying to rival Twitch. But history repeated itself. In May 2024, Kick banned him as well. He then migrated to alternative platforms like Rumble and finally Party, where even there, he faced temporary suspensions. Japan was where the world first really took notice of Johnny Somali's behavior. His content escalated to anti-Japanese taunts, referencing the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and even threatening nuclear attacks while on public trains. The provocations didn't go unanswered. Locals confronted him, sometimes physically. One American tourist famously stepped in to tell him to stop. That man became a hero to many online, while Ismail claimed he was just trolling and drunk at the time. The harassment continued, targeting Japanese streamer Miyako, leading to yet another ban from Kick. And then came the arrests. August 2023, Ismail and accomplice Jeremiah Dwayne Branch trespass onto a hotel construction site, shouting "Fukushima" at workers. Weeks later, another arrest, this time for blasting deafening noises inside a restaurant during business hours. His excuse? That his phone was hacked with a Chinese virus. The judge wasn't buying it. In January 2024, Osaka District Court found him guilty. The trespassing charge was dropped, but the obstruction of business charge stuck. Prosecutors asked for a fine of 200,000 yen, about $1,400. By March 2024, Ismail had moved on, this time to Israel. In Tel Aviv, his streams captured altercations with both Arab and Jewish locals. Physical confrontations soon followed. On April 5th, at Jerusalem's Western Wall, one of the holiest sites in Judaism, he live-streamed himself attaching photos of Harvey Weinstein, Aiden Ross, and Jeffrey Epstein to the wall. Days later, he was detained for allegedly sexually harassing a female police officer during a protest. He was released in just 16 minutes, but the stunt sparked outrage. By April 7th, he was live-streaming again, this time claiming to have witnessed a mass shooting, a claim he justified with the line, "I'm American, so I can do this." September 2024 marked the beginning of Johnny Somali's most serious legal trouble yet. Arriving in Seoul, his content escalated into outright public disorder. From blasting North Korean propaganda on public transit to mocking the Statue of Peace, a memorial to the comfort women of World War II, his actions enraged the public. This time, the consequences would be severe. As of August 14, 2025, Ismail faces 8 charges in South Korea, carrying a combined potential sentence of over 35 years. 4 counts of obstruction of business, 2 counts under the Minor Offenses Act, and 2 counts under the Special Act on Sexual Violence Crimes for creating explicit deepfakes of South Korean streamers. He has pled guilty to most obstruction and minor offense charges, but maintains his innocence on the deepfake allegations. His trial has been anything but routine. On March 7, 2025, he arrived an hour late, citing a stomachache. He tried to wear a MAGA hat into court, repeatedly, despite being told it was against court rules. During proceedings, prosecutors detailed his actions, from spilling noodles on a convenience store table to harassing pedestrians with rotting fish. He pled guilty to 3 charges that day. By May, 2 new deepfake-related sexual charges had been added. On May 16th, he pled guilty to 2 more obstruction charges, but again, denied the deepfake allegations. August 13th, 2025, a twist. Johnny Somali changed his plea on a 3rd obstruction charge from not guilty to guilty after a witness came forward. His next trial date, October 29, 2025. Legal experts now warn the case may stretch into 2026, and that conviction on the deepfake charges could add up to 12 years to his sentence. Public opinion in South Korea is overwhelmingly against him. Professor Seo Kyung-duk of Sungshin Women's University has called for the harshest possible sentence, both to punish Ismail and to deter future foreign provocateurs. Online, many see his case as a cautionary tale about how far trolling can go before it becomes criminal. If convicted, Johnny Somali will almost certainly serve his sentence in South Korea before being deported and banned from re-entry. Whether his career can survive that is another question. For now, he remains under a strict travel ban, waiting for his next day in court. From Arizona to Asia, from Twitch bans to courtrooms, Johnny Somali's story is not one of misunderstood comedy, but of a man who pushed the boundaries of online provocation until the law pushed back. His next chapters will be written not on streaming platforms, but in legal documents. And in the end, it may be a prison cell, not a live stream, that becomes his most permanent stage. If you enjoyed this video, tap the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on more content just like this.